Aries, sun, moon, rising of North, Venus, even cross watchers. You got question, the facts are below the video. Here we go right into your reading for what's going to be happening at the end, the last part of January 2022. How you going to walk out of January 2022? What do we have for Aries tribe? From the Starseed Oracle, it says, Empathic Starseed. Energetic sovereignty. Absorbing what's not yours. Ooh, the question is this mine? Okay. They said to read that from the book for you. So let's see what we have. This is the overall energy, the spiritual energy position, okay, which is the underlying for everything that happens in the physical. Okay, so it's on page 64. So I heard 64 was a mighty good year for somebody. Okay, 6 and 4. 6 is about harmony, and 4 is about stability and foundations. And the 6 and 4 together making 10. That's about physical wholeness in the physical world. Okay, empathic starseeds are here to shift the world through their physical presence alone. They don't need to do anything beyond being here. Thanks to the energetic change their physical presence causes. Due to their highly sensitive nature, empathic starseeds can struggle with being on Earth and in a physical body. Many are prone to addiction and depression or tend to mistake other people's feelings and moods for their own. Natural introverts, they tend to prefer spending time alone or in small groups. Crowds can be overwhelming for them. If this card appears, consider lightening the load energetically. Don't put yourself under such pressure to go out into the world. Be gentle with yourself. Allow extra time and care to recover energetically. If you're feeling pressured to keep up a certain pace, instead, put on the brakes and treat yourself like a precious baby. Do whatever you can to take the pressures of the world off your plate. Switch off to switch back on. In today's world, it's normal to feel that we should be doing more, but perhaps being present in our life is enough. This could be a phase you're going through, or simply how you're being called to live your life. If your work involves giving to others, right now you're being called to keep something for yourself. You don't need to transmute it all. It's okay to look after your own growth and healing before feeling you should offer it to the world. Indeed, it's necessary if you want to continue to do so sustainably. So how can you take better care of yourself energetically is a question for you, Aries tribe. Yeah. I mean, you may have been doing your spiritual work, handling all your spiritual responsibilities and stuff, but have you been taking care of yourself? Okay. Or did you leave you to the sidelines? So let's look at romantic connections for Aries tribe from the Journey of Love Oracle. It says ethereal touch. So where you're single or connected, whether you're in a relationship with somebody or you're single, either way, what's happening in your life, the divine has a hand in that, okay? Some of you, your partner is either looking at you like you're an angel, or you're looking at them like they're an angel. I also feel like there's somebody here who believes that their connection that they have, if they are brought to help ones identify their own angel status, is what I hear. I'm also getting you have this ability to bring and growth and channel love and light into whoever and whatever you're looking at. Okay, so I heard touched by an angel. Aries, have you been touched by an angel? Is the question I'm hearing. Have you been touched by an angel? Are you having an experience with somebody here who is maybe an empathic starseed, even like you? Okay, for someone you are, definitely. Let's see what we have going on in your finances. Okay, the cards don't want to go back together. This is what we have, though, for you in regards to financial matters from the money and the law of attraction cards. It's card number 37. It says, I can't tell stories of shortage and experience abundance. Continuing to tell stories of shortage only continues to contradict your desire for abundance. And you cannot have it both ways. You cannot focus upon unwanted and receive wanted. You cannot focus upon stories about money that make you feel uncomfortable and allow into your experience what makes you feel comfortable. A different story will bring different results. My thoughts are the basis for the attraction of all things that I consider to be good, which includes enough money and health for my comfort and joy. So anywhere where you've been talking about not having enough, feeling like you don't have enough, looking at situations and circumstances that make you feel like you don't have enough, and somebody's like, well, I can't help but look at the place I live in. Okay, but you can look at it from a different mentality, okay? You keep looking at it, cursing it, it's going to continue to be cursed. But if you look at it and you can find a reason to bless what you have, it will show up blessed. Okay, you got to pronounce blessings over what you have and watch what you have multiply, grow, and become made new right before your eyes. Oh, this next message from the Sacred Traveler Oracle, that one wants to come out, about your 3D experience. Okay, so let's see what we have. Voyage of the heart. Love flows through you and to you. I see you setting sail with somebody. For somebody, you are going to be taking a boat ride with a person who you feel like this person has a divine purpose in your life. It's interesting how having this experience is they make me laugh, because it's like, but is that person really you? Because if that person is really you with you, you're really going to be doing some magic here. So remember too that you absorb a lot of emotions from people around you. So if you are going to have people that close to you, you want to make sure that you're able to sustain your energy and not shift lower vibrating as a result, because the empathic starseed is able to hold that vibration, and just from your presence being there, the love flows. You're an empathic starseed. Just from your sitting there, energies are transmuted. I've talked about this before, but I never had a title of what to call it. Now there's a whole definition for it. It's an empathic starseed. I talk about you're vibrating so high that just by your existence, you transmute energies of the nearby neighboring energies that aren't vibrating as high as you are. So you need to make sure ethereal touch. Make sure that you're tuned in with source on your emotions. I'm hearing it's okay for you to transmute these energies, but transmute them through the energy of the divine, right? You don't have to take these. It's not about you taking the energies into you, because at no point do you take the energies into you. It's just sort of a wash. You flow the energy through you of love. That's what you flow. Interesting. And affecting your finances right here, are you making sure that you're telling the stories of abundance, right? Or are you stuck in telling stories of lack? So, those are some interesting things to think about for you for the end of January 2022. Let's get into the pictorial key tarot and see what comes through the tarot as an experience happening in your world at the end of January 22, anytime between now and then. And then for some who will align with this message at some way, other day and time, like there's a reason why. So even when I assign a date to a reading, like it always has its timeless nature, because you got to remember that time is a human device. Okay, time is a human device. All right. In all of your multidimensionality variants of you are consecutively coexisting in their own proper dimension. Okay. Let's look at your energy in this 3D dimension that you're at. Let's see what's happening in your 3D experience here. All right, we have Justice. Aries, the end of a contract or agreement. Something coming to the end of a trial. Okay, a decision is made. A judgment is issued. A decree has been made. This decree, this judgment has been given to restore balance where there was not balance before. Something was wronged and it must be set right. Okay. The Queen of Swords. Okay. I'm hearing anywhere where you're having actual legal proceedings. Your legal team is, I'm hearing, they're coming through as the word cutthroat, but I feel like it's really good. So let me see what else we have here. Queen of Swords. That's also Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy for someone in your experience. And because you're showing up with Libra here, so somebody here, you're definitely having an experience with the Libra. Seven of Wands below you. Behind you, you have the Six of Pentacles. Above you, you have the Death card. In front of you, you have the Nine of Cups. Okay, your actions, you're showing up as a King of Wands. How they looking at you is the Judgment card. Your innermost hopes and fears is the King of Pentacles. Your outcome energy here is the Eight of Cups. Okay. I want to know what you're walking on to, though. And the Three of Wands. Okay. Below the deck, you have the Knight of Cups. All right. I see that you overgave in a situation at some point. And when you brought this situation to an end with this Death card and this Justice here, you brought the situation to an end. You overextended yourself. You wanted to help in some sort of situation. You wanted to help somebody. You were giving to somebody, but there was some sort of imbalance, okay? There was some sort of imbalance. Either you felt like you weren't getting what you deserved, or you felt like you were overgiving, or maybe you were giving with terms and conditions, or maybe you were giving with hopes or you weren't giving as a cheerful giver. In other words, resentments began to build in regards to some sort of giving. So whether this was you or on the other side of the table, it leads to this closing out of this contract. Contract complete, contract over. Cancel that. This is a cancellation. This judgment or this Justice card is coming as a cancellation. And then I said this judgment. So this is coming as a cancellation of the judgment, of a second chance. Somebody here, of a second go round, of a rebirth, of a new opportunity where you try to resurrect something from the dead that was done. Okay. Yeah. For someone, this is trying to bring back an energy with the Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius person. No. Yeah, for some it is. But there's also another experience here where it's like you're looking and you're saying to yourself, you know what? At the end of the day, like, I brought it all to the table anyways. The love flows through you and to you. You brought all the love to the table. Somebody here was stubborn. They were very stubborn in your experience. And so you had to put that thing to an end. You had to put that to an end. You couldn't let that continue. You established your boundaries, minding your own business. Somebody here would love to come back into your energy. If they haven't already had a second chance, this is them trying to get one. If they have not already had a second chance, if they haven't already asked for a chance to try again, then this is somebody here wanting to, okay? Because they sense this energy of you, this ethereal touch energy of you. Like I said, you're coming through with I feel like this is you in a very angelic energy. Yeah, now this judgment card is saying they can see the angel in you. And you're like, but if I'm going to be your angel, like, I'm going to need you to be something for me. Somebody says, okay, so let me be an angel, and you just make sure this angel gets to live in heaven. How about that? I'll be the angel, and you make sure that this 3D world looks as best like heaven as it can, because I know we don't live in heaven, somebody said. So it's like Come in and make it better, or just don't come in at all, is what it feels like. That's what you really want. You really want somebody that's going to come in and make it better, or add to the ambiance of what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Not detract in some sort of way, and not bring light. You're looking at that. You're saying, I'm not going to deal with some nickel and diamond and somebody breadcrumbing me out. You're saying, I'm holding out for a hero to the end of the night. No, but it's not about somebody being a hero, but you want somebody with that type of courage, with that type of bravery, with that type of ambition. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is hot to you. I heard that shit is hot to you. So I feel like you're here making a decision to let go of some second chance shit over here. You're like, I'm good on it. My ships are coming in. You know, you're like, I don't know what's down that road. I just know it's going to be better than this. That's what you know. And so you're okay with that. And you're ready to let some stuff go. This is about somebody who you were in pursuit of. You were in pursuit of somebody. And in being in pursuit, you found yourself staying in pursuit. Okay. Somebody here, you couldn't break down somebody's walls. Somebody has some defense walls up. Somebody came through like they've been hurt before. Somebody here in your experience, they've been hurt before. Okay. They might come through as bitter. They might come through as damaged goods or something like that to you in some sort of way. Or maybe it's not even to you, but it's to themselves. Maybe you don't even look at them as damaged goods, but they feel like they're damaged goods in some type of way. But I see you letting go of this and walking on. And that's one reason why you have this whole can't tell stories of shortage and expect abundance, because in this type of experience, this ongoing experience, it was giving you that feeling of like, well, there's something lacking here. And so you're just like, you're not entertaining that. And maybe you realize too that a lot of what was happening there is because you're empathic, Starseed, and you are susceptible to tuning into the energies of others, okay? Because that's just something you do by your very presence. And so if you're not knowing that you can be grounding this out continuously while it's coming in continuously, you could be holding some of these energies, especially if you do spiritual work and you connect directly to the other person instead of channeling the information through love source, God, creator, all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, because source is connected to everyone else. And that's why these messages be on point, because I don't need to tap into your energy, and I don't need to know you, but source does. And with me being tapped into source, then I just listen and say what source said to say, and then they'd be right for you. And that's why your comments be lit up like they do. That's why y'all love watching my readings. So this is the general message that I have for you at this time, Aries. If you want to go deeper on anything here, you need guidance for your own personal decision. The best way to do that is get you a tarot reading for yourself. They start at only $10 on my website, and for a limited time, only until further announced, those are half off. So take advantage of that opportunity. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby.